Rise up, James knew back when I was coming up. Didn't wanna know then, now I bet they loving us no more. No, R&R's, the bar is raised. If you know me, now I can bar for days. Nothing to prove, cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Shake your little piece, wanna see some more?
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Shake your little piece, wanna see some more? See some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. So gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Shake your little piece, wanna see some more?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from Lumen Field. This will be returned from the 6. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hey, we go. Look.
Throwing from the start. Here's Smith. Oh, and they're going to get him again. 2 plays, 2 sacks by the defense. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here comes the 3rd-year man out of Michigan State, Kenneth Walker. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
49, flip her off, 49.
From the gun, it's Gino. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Fielded at the 9. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. They put Smythe in motion. Now the 2nd-year man, Devon Achane. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Hill brought in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Receiver in motion, headed left. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. That's taken in by Achane. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Tua going to give it to Achane. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on third down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
We'll try to run it here with Mostert. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up fourth down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Smith, quick one to Metcalf. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, Seattle.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
From the 6, here comes a return. Here comes a reverse. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's 8-10. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Achane. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Dolphins 1st down. In motion, it's Waddle. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. On the handoff, this is Achane. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This will be returned from the 6. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Here we go,
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Sunday.
The tight end Fant in motion. Play action now. It's Gino. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Cover.
Smith from the gun on 3rd down. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down. Once again, it's Walker. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another 1st down.
That's another Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. Hold on. Cover. Snowball.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today.
Sunday, here we go.
The tight end Fant in motion. On the handoff, this is Walker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
They'll go play action. It's Smith. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10.
Easy.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. That's his 1st reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Indy. Snowball.
Gino now on 1st and 10. That is caught. And he's in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Off play action, it's Tua. He'll get this to the former Falcon, Jonnu Smith. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Now, H.A. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
Hey, alert.
On play action, Smith. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
There we go, Sonora. Check 59, cover. There we go, Sonora.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
There we go. Check 58.
From the shotgun, Smith. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. Take it in at the 8. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that run. Set to go now on first and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. That's the safety, Rashawn Jenkins.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
That's on the former 9th overall pick, Charles Cross.
There we go, Salon. Hey, trio left. Tuesday right here.
Working out of the gun, Smith. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for this with Charbonnet. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up.
So often in these short yardage defensive situations, Mike, you just have to sell out and play the tendencies. In this case, they knew a run was coming. They stopped it short for no gain. Brings up 4th down. Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Gino to throw. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. And he will get into the end zone. Geno Smith, touchdown Seahawks. Now the point after try from Myers. It's up and good. And the Seahawks move out to a 21-3 advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Braxton Berrios to bring it out of the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw is Tua. Quickly out wide, it's OBJ. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Seattle after this. 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Tua. This one complete to Hill. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up. From the gun, here's Tua. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive. And
they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Tua on the fake, gets it to Waddle. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
20 TX.
Tua now on third down. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And the Dolphins get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A short one taken at the 10. Whoa. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Shotgun run now with Walker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. A first down throw for Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
Hey, alert! Alert! Here we go.
Here's Gino. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break. Here now, second down and goal. From the gun, it's Gino. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 6.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
First down throw there is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. A high throw over the middle that's taken in. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
First rule of backed up offense, get the first down. The last thing you want to do, punt the ball back and give your opponent a short field. Mission accomplished. Now, can they maintain possession long enough to see if they can cap this drive off with some points?
The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. To the outside, he's got Waddle.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, That's the definition of teach tape.
East right, no. Come up, two. Out.
Here's a give to Achane. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Braxton Berrios to bring it out of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. He's to midfield. Raheem Mostert. And he is gone. 81 yards. Touchdown, Miami. And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for two. On the ground is Achane. And he'll get in for the two-point conversion. And now the deficit is just a field goal. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Sunday, here's Sunday. Ready.
From the pistol, here's Walker. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
13 there. There we go, sit on.
So keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Hey, here we go. Daytona. Hey, ice.
Smith. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Let's go. Hey, here we go, hey.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They'll go play action. It's Smith. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. Off the bootleg, here's Tua. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. In motion comes Beckham. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Julian Love brings him down. They face second down and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play. Here's a third down and 4. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. That's taken in by Achane. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on third down. Tua going to throw. That's caught by him. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. The Seahawks scoop it up.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. A big play for Seattle. It's a gain of 34.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
To the goal line and in. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seattle.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Braxton Berrios to bring it out of the end zone. And he's going to be picked up and slung down. Good tackle backs them up a long field ahead. Now a first down throw for Tua. That one into the hands of Hill. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Throwing is Tua. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. Tua now on first down. They'll set up the receiver screen with Waddle. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch and they can't get out in front.
Tua, gonna give it to Achan. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Byron Murphy, the rookie, there on the tackle. Third down, 3 to go. On the carry, here's Achan. Tua gives it to Mostert. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Julian Love brings him down. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. The second down throw is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the first down. Once again, it's Achan. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Play action. Tagovailoa. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Dolphins. Sanders here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Going to return this from the 10. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On second down, Smith. He's got a man wide open, the tight end, complete. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Inside the 25. The speed on display. He's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. Myers now to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Braxton Berrios to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Tua will get this one out wide to Tyreek. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of action.
Seahawks 35, Dolphins 25.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. Looking for Berrios downfield. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is caught. What a throw. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Now the point after try from Myers. His kick is good. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
They're right here.
Hill brought in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Kobe Bryant.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
Smith now to throw on 1st down. This is caught at the 2. And he will score again. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Myers now to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Seahawks are able to extend the lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now a screen set up for Achane. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. On the handoff, this is Achane. And he'll work his way forward to about the 30-yard line. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They snap it to Tua. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Rayshon Jenkins. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
There we go,
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down.
Cover, cover.
From the shotgun, Smith. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohou. Strong. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Off he goes.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
2nd and a yard.
Ready.
Off play action, it's Tua. That's to the sideline where he finds Hill. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Tua. There's that man again. Another catch. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And he will score. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. Now, here's the Dolphins and Tua going for 2. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he gets into the end zone for the 2. So it's not over yet. It's back to a 2-score game. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey. Listen up.
Now Walker has some room inside the 30. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They get 22 yards there. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Line. Hey, we go to the line.
Once again, it's Walker. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Hey, we go to the line.
Here's a handoff to Walker. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They'll try and run it with Walker. The Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
Here's Walker. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. The tight end Fant in motion. Smith will give it to Charbonnet. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you have any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
Here we go.
They'll run with Walker. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. And another score puts them in great shape here in the 4th quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, they're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. And this is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, get set.
A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And more of the same. Another interception. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Now the point after try for Myers. He's got it. And the Seahawks will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins are able to cut into the deficit. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks. as we say so long from Seattle.